Hello and welcome. In this video I will be giving you a full walkthrough on how to complete the Gauntlet of Shar. Players will need to complete the Gauntlet of Shar to complete Act 2 of Baldur's Gate 3. With that said, when the time is right, your main story mission will lead you to a mausoleum in the Shadow-Cursed lands. Once you have entered the mausoleum, head through these iron gates. You will see a talking skull. Interact with this to receive a journal update. In the northern room, you will notice it is filled with traps. On the walls, you will see 3 murals, each with buttons under them. You will need to press these in the correct order. The correct order is Moonrise Towers, Grief, and General. Pressing these in the correct order will open the entrance to the Gauntlet of Shar.
At the ready. Still alive at the ready, so that's progress. What path lies before me?
Once you descend using the elevator, follow the path north and enter the stone door. Here you will find a statue of Shar with glowing runes around it. The goal here is to touch the statue. However, if anyone goes near, you will be knocked back with magical force. To solve this puzzle, send a party member to each corner of this room. Just be cautious as there are traps on the floor. Within each room will be a lever. This lever will lower a lantern.
One day I'll catch a break.
Interacting with each lantern to extinguish the light from the room.
One day I'll catch a break.
Once all the light is gone from the room, you will notice the pattern in the runes around the statue has changed. Send a character through these runes and touch the Umbral Gem to open the way forward.
Welcome, child. Follow my voice and prove your worth.
Moving forward will trigger a cutscene with 3 undead warriors. Several portals will then appear that spawn Dark Justiciars, and more portals will spawn soon after. The goal here is to focus on destroying the portals first, so no more Dark Justiciars will spawn. Then you may defeat the remaining enemies. After combat, you will notice the ancient altar. If you interact with it, you will see it asks you to insert an item. However, we cannot use this at this point. Instead, head west and pick up the Waypoint.
Path.
Next step is Balthazar. From the Waypoint, continue heading west, and when you reach the undead in the room, the cutscene will trigger. Just like before, portals will appear that spawn Dark Justiciars. The game plan here is again to focus on the portals first and then the remaining enemies. Once all enemies have been defeated, the door to Balthazar's room will open.
I'd trust this gas bag about as far as I can throw him, which is
Regardless of what choices you have made prior, Balthazar will assume you're here to help. He will order you to open the way to the heart of the temple.
Do not fail me. If you do, you'll join the ranks of my creations and be forced to try again.
Before you move on though, make sure to loot the rooms to the north and south if you so choose. They will both have doors to lockpick. The north room will have 3 chests with some nice loot, and the room to the south will have a room full of mushrooms and a cloaker to fight.
looks like an ambush.
The next thing we need to do is repair the lift. This will just make traversing the temple that little bit easier. Follow this path, and at the bottom of the lift you will find the handle. Reattach this to make the lift functional once more. The Silent Library and the Spear of Night. From the bottom of the lift, take the first door to your left. Upon entering the room, your party will be silenced, and a portal will appear in the center. Just like before, we want to take out the portal first. This portal is named the Librarian, and once we have defeated this, the silence will be removed. The remaining enemies now should be no problem. After combat, you will notice books and bookshelves. These books contain useful hints to completing the trials. However, we want the book named Teachings of Loss, the Night Singer. This is located in the bookshelf on the northern wall, just on your right as you entered. You will need to disarm the trap first, but once successful, you will be able to claim the book. Now you need to unlock the metal gate and proceed to place the book onto the pedestal, and this will unlock a secret door.
What can silence the night song?
Behind the door, you will find your quest item,
All's well that ends.
the Spear of Night,
Not as bad as it could.
alongside a few other pretty decent items.
This is no ordinary spear. May be important. Best keep it close.
I wonder.
The Faith Leap Trial. From the waypoint, head down the elevator or stairs and make your way to this door. Upon entering, you will notice a diagram on the floor. This is actually our answers. You will need a party member to reach the other side of the room to obtain the Umbral Gem. You will need to remain in or on the safe spots in order to cross. Once you're ready to begin, interact with the altar.
This is one of Lady Shar's trials. Allow me. Please.
This is the path I find easiest to take.
Just remember where to step. And have faith that she will guide me.
And once you have reached the other side and collected the gem, you can simply teleport back to the beginning. And your first trial will now be complete. The self-same trial. From the waypoint, head north and enter the door at the end of the corridor. Once you're ready to begin the trial, you can interact with the altar. Once inside, you will have to face off against an exact copy of your party. These copies will have the same weapons and armor, and also use the same spells. Something to watch out for in this fight is that when attacking a non-direct copy, for example, Shadowheart attacking a Gale copy, will result in a loss of stats. I ignored this, as you are able to just take a long rest afterwards to remove the debuff. Once you dispatch of the last copy, the Umbral Gem will drop. Collect this, and the self-same trial will now be complete.
More for me.
The Soft Step Trial. From the waypoint, head north and take the first door on your left.
Here we go. Should mind my step.
Once again, interact with the altar to begin the trial. For this trial, I do recommend using Astorian or another rogue for sneak and sleight of hand. And if you have an invisibility spell or scroll, that will make things easy. This is the path I took.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Once you get to the other side of the maze, lockpick the gate and the Umbral Gem will be sitting on a statue. Collect the gem to complete the trial.
It hurts.
Yurgir. Players will need to deal with Yurgir, a powerful fiend, in order to progress the story of Baldur's Gate 3. From the Gauntlet of Shar waypoint, start heading east. You will come across some broken stairs and a displacer cat. If you follow the displacer cat, it will lead you to a throne where an Umbral Gem rests. Enter this room and you'll be ambushed. If you don't wish to side with Yurgir against Raphael, I suggest jumping the stairs and starting the encounter from this position, so that you don't start a battle with such a disadvantage. If you do side with Yurgir, he will ask you to find and kill some rats in order to find the last Dark Justiciar. Otherwise, defeat him and his squad of Merrygon and collect the Umbral Gem.
Form up ranks! Don't let anything...
So much blood. What the hells has been happening here?
That's the last one. The inner sanctum is within reach now.
Now we should have 4 Umbral Gems in our inventory. We can return to the ancient altar and insert our first gem. Once you have successfully done that, the lift will now be operational, and once you reach the lower level you will find another ancient altar. This is where the remaining 3 gems are needed. Once all 3 are inserted, the door will unlock and you will have successfully finished the Gauntlet of Shar. Well, congratulations, you did it. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a like if this was helpful, and please leave a comment with any thoughts, questions, or other videos you would like to see on the channel, guides, walkthroughs, whatever it may be. Put that in the comments down below. And I'm going to end it there, guys. Until next time, peace.
Make a sacrifice. Rise again. A dark justiciar.
This must be the last step. I need to pray. Only by Lady Shar's grace did we even make it this far.